All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking about real music in real time for real people, just like you and just like me. AC/DC and their brand new album called Power Up is probably the best thing to happen to 2020, especially in light of what just happened with Eddie Van Halen, and people are talking and thinking about guitar-driven rock because of Eddie's passing. Well, AC/DC, if you like Van Halen and you're kind of new to the whole sport of guitar-oriented rock or rock that was made in the old days, here comes a throwback, and these guys are at full strength. They've got a great lineup back, and even more unbelievable, on all of these tracks, the late, great Malcolm Young is going to get a writing credit. I find that awesome. So, AC/DC, as you know, last week released Shot in the Dark. By the way, I am scouring the mainstream rock charts to see if this song will chart. I'm hoping it will. I won't know for a few days because, the information doesn't get transmitted for a while. But I'm hoping some rock radio stations are adding this song. It's too good not to add. And again, I know it's competing against all this modern sludge-sounding stuff. And believe me, I know people think I'm just an old fuddy-duddy and so forth, but I will sample what's on the radio. I'll go listen to tracks and I'll say, oh, it's got 30 million views. Must be great, right? Yeah, not so much. I don't understand it. I don't get it. But in any event, again, in light of Eddie's passing and in light of the fact that Malcolm also left us a few years ago, we've got something really to look forward to here as they're going to be using some of these riffs that Malcolm composed. Who knows, maybe some lyrics too, I'm not sure, but it appears that Brian Johnson might have that under control because he's singing at full innuendo strength. So the album comes out on November 13th. So instead of getting The Mistress for Christmas, your wife might like it better if you go out and purchase a copy of Power Up. Just saying. I think it's a little safer than, The Mistress. This would be the follow-up, of course, to 2014's Rock or Bust. And it features this amazing lineup: Brian Johnson, Phil Rudd, Cliff Williams, Angus Young, and Stevie Young. Johnson and Williams both left in 2016 for health reasons, and Phil Rudd was sidelined with various legal issues. That's a video in and of itself to talk about Phil Rudd. In a new video, Angus once again spoke about how Power Up is a tribute to his late brother, founding AC/DC rhythm guitarist Malcolm Young, who died in 2017 from the effects of dementia at age 64. Malcolm is credited as a writer on all 12 tracks. That is very cool. He goes on, I know Mal's not with us anymore, but he's there with us in spirit. This band was his baby and his life. He was always one to say, you keep going. His big line always, every now and then, he'd go, he always said, if you're a musician, it's like being on the Titanic. The band goes down with the ship. That's how he viewed it. So, it's, what's that song, Sink the Pink? About something very different. Anyway, my AC/DC brain here is just, I just love this band. Angus previously said he thought Malcolm would be proud of the job AC/DC had done on Power Up. Even the title we gave it pretty much sums him up too. He said when he put on that guitar, he was one big guitar. To put it this way, when he played guitar, it sounded like there were two people playing. And, that's the same mojo that Eddie Van Halen had. Power Up was recorded over a 6-week period in August and September of 2018 at Warehouse Studios in Vancouver. People were not supposed to know about that, but we got pictures of the band outside, having a cigarette or maybe smoking something else, not sure. Producer Brendan O'Brien is back, and he's done a masterful job. One of the reasons I got sort of reignited with AC/DC is this guy has done incredible work with both Black Ice and Rock or Bust. Black Ice, to me, was one of their best albums. I listened to that over and over again. And what I like about Brendan O'Brien is he brings a very minimalist approach to it. Lots of air in it where you can hear the guitars. Everything is tracked just the way AC/DC should be tracked as far as, levels and what you hear in the songs. And he's getting so much, too, out of Brian Johnson, who sounds fantastic, even to this day. Even with all his hearing issues and so forth, he has at least recovered vocally where he can sing like he's always sung. Power Up will be available in multiple configurations, including digital, CD, and deluxe versions. The limited edition, one-of-a-kind deluxe Power Up box is the ultimate fan package. Hit the button on the side of the box and watch the flashing neon AC/DC logo light up while the opening bars of Shot in the Dark blast out of the built-in speaker. Now that is cool. Inside the box is the full CD package in a soft pack with a 20-page booklet that features exclusive photos and a USB charging cable allowing the box to remain powered up on display. Oh man, I should get that and plug it in back here as part of my background. The vinyl LP will be pressed on 180-gram vinyl and housed in a gatefold jacket. Limited edition variants of the LP will be available at select retailers nationwide, as well as the band's online store. The album will be available on all digital platforms. Awesome. So yeah, it's about Malcolm. It's been about Malcolm for quite a long time, and on Power Up, it will continue to be about the great Malcolm Young, assisted by a band that still can hit on all cylinders, and hopefully we'll see them on the road next year. All right, I am done with this video. Thanks for watching. Again, AC/DC gives us a little hope for 2020, and who knows, maybe into 2021 they'll be out on the road. I'll see you soon. Thanks. Take care.